Okay, today we're going to finish our pop art food projects for Art to Remember. We're going to first finish coloring our food and any other details that we have nice and dark and neat with crayon. And then paint the background with watercolor paints. Remember, if you're doing this at home, it is perfectly fine for you to do this whole thing on Autodesk Sketchbook, or if you don't have the watercolor paints, do the entire thing with crayon and just skip the watercolor paints. So I'm going to finish coloring nice and neat and dark, and I'll speed this up so it goes a little bit quicker. That looks good. Once you get done coloring, you can paint the background with paint. Make sure you're making good color choices. I wouldn't want to paint the background of mine brown because I have a lot of that in my picture. So I'm going to pick a color that I think my food will show up well against. I'll speed it up so it goes a little bit quicker. As I'm painting, I'm making sure I paint all the way to the edges and corners, and I'm filling in all of the white spaces so it looks nice and solid. I'm also making sure that as I go, I continue adding water to my paints so they don't dry out. But remember, more water is going to make your colors a little bit lighter, and less water will make them appear a little bit darker. Keep in mind as you're painting that wet paint and wet paint will blend and run together. So that's fine if you want the colors to mix, but I want to make sure when I paint down here, right next to the edge of my table, that I'm very careful on this part because I don't want my orange paint to mix with my blue paint and smear. So be mindful. Okay, that looks good. When you get done painting, make sure you take a picture, add your name to it in Autodesk Sketchbook, and then upload it to Canvas. For parents who have students working at home, if you are interested in ordering Art to Remember products, I will either send home or post directions for how you can upload your students' work to the Art to Remember website. And then for everyone, if you're interested in ordering products, the ordering information will come home later, probably in October, so be looking for that. Take care, have fun.